各位观众，大家好，欢迎回到我的频道，我是 CC。那我们继续来地平线零之曙光的游戏。那上一次我们又推进了主线，然后就是去调查那个角色他姐姐的事件哦。一般这种开放世界的游戏比较麻烦，就是每个就一整张地图上到处都是点哦，要去做真的其实有点累哦。那我在想说之后就是解一个主线，解一个支线，再解一个主线这样子的交替的方式哦，这样可能就比较不会那么的作业感太重哦。现在要去做，为什么会跳一下子？就是那个它会卡到输入法。这14岁应该要先解这个。走，快要这么远。果然。传送，最近的火，那会不会太遥远了一点？太遥远的跟什么鬼一样。它这地图确实是大哦，让我想到以前在玩《极地战壕》系列的时候，也是地图很大，但是有车辆嘛。然后最重要的是，我觉得在那种大的开放世界游戏哦，那车辆的一些驾驶要做得好，操控感啊，不然有时候车子很难操控的话，那还不如用脚走。看一下在哪里，这样，上车。对，没有剑。之前先把在这边游荡的机械兽先打倒，不然我过来那不是他就在上面等我。然后顺便看看有没有什么别的东西可以拿。
Not bad.
收集物资哦。好的，果然。来这里顺便，等一下，这个人是好人坏人？好人吧，这是那个卡甲的士兵吧，应该是好人，应该吧？那不要突然攻击我哦，不要这样子哦。好，好，他不理我。萤火，哦，看到。
Find the girl, the sooner we return to the sun.
什么生物东西啊？兔子。
Maker's End. Not much farther now. Roland said he'd found an image of the woman I resemble on an ancient device. If she's my mother, why would there be traces of her all the way out here? So far from Norland. I don't get it. Who is she?
Her name is Elizabeth Sobek.
You? Spying through my focus again? Well, go on. What do you know about her?
Stay on your present course, and before long, you'll know her as well as I do. Maybe better. But be wary. Maker's End is crawling with Eclipse troops. To help you deal with them, I've left some useful equipment just outside the ruins. Your focus will show the location.
Who is he and how does he know these things? He said Elizabeth Sobek. What kind of name is that?
他说他会帮我们准备一些东西哦，去看一下。冲撞。看看有没有什么高级的物品可以拿。走。那骷髅头又是有那个盗贼的地方。遇到萤火要记得都要点燃哦，因为避免说。避免说还要传送。
Fresh as it comes.
看一下。 绿色的点，不会又是那家伙？哼，又是他。
I waited for you. Time passing pulls the anticipation tight as wire. How many has it been now?
I don't keep count, Nil.
Don't keep count. Sometimes I just don't get you. Are you like us or a little different?
Hopefully a little different.
That's what you're gonna tell yourself. Shall we get started?
好了，都已经走过来了，就顺便处理了。
Easy, easy.等他过来啊！这样。听到咻的声音，他好像敲精灵，没关系，给他敲，给你敲。看到人，糟糕！别靠哟！别靠，站我前面，混账！ see where they've caged up the captives.
Right here, you start off.
给我跑！都会给我跑，让我戳。他刚好在我的路上，所以顺便解决掉他。OK。暗影战功。
At the center of every storm, you'll find an Oseram. Troublemakers, the lot of them.
Long way from the sacred land.
Quietly. Save these for the trail.
These little moments are refreshing, aren't they?
That could be the least creepy thing you've said to me.
That glimpse of yourself in their eyes just as the cloud of death passes across them.
Never mind. There it goes. You know, Nil, if you get tired of bandits, there's a group called the Eclipse.
That's a political situation.
They're murderers, and they're raising an army of machines. That's a little more than politics.
Don't hate me for being single-minded. Besides, I wouldn't bet on how long the Shadow Cards are going to last, if you're in for the kill.
We've come a long way from Norland. Where have you been, Nil?
I heard the roads of the Sundom were no longer safe. And thankfully, it was true. Ambushes, raiding parties, even corrupted machines. The mortal wounds just opened themselves to accept my arrows. But you knew this already. You've been walking on the edge of life and death. I can tell.
Yeah. It's a long story.
Long
With many
story.
quick endings, I hope.
Goodbye, Nell.
I don't want to alarm you, but the bandits are thinning out. Makes you wish you could kill them more than once, doesn't it?
No, once is enough.
You're right, of course. Once is enough. When you really make it count.
Okay, goodbye, Nell.
好哦，在这里哦，就顺便处理掉这个。他刚好在我的路上。刚好在我的路上，我就顺便给他处理一下。哎呀，
Sun and shadow, it's a Nora.
哦，紫色。
This ceasefire feels like a crate of blaze just waiting for a light.
我觉得他们那个士兵其实还蛮帅的那个造型，很可惜他没有开一个装备是那个士兵哦，不然拿那个长戟其实也蛮帅的。看萤火哦，因为之后如果有传送，这样什么东西？巨怪兽是吗？
No space.
应该是改造那边太多了，哎，不是道具。
Oh.
它这个特效其实还蛮帅的哦，实话。那也是多亏于我们是玩那个最简单的剧情模式哦，那才可以让玩家享受到怎么讲简单的战斗，同时又有华丽的特效。不然应该蛮难打的，我在猜。
Hero alert.
你还追过来，老死！还追过来，我不想跟他打。
Right where he said it would be. Not a bad selection. I'll put those to use. Why are you doing this?
Because I want you to succeed. Good hunting. We'll talk later.
Wait! Damn.
2点。好做。200多很近。
Acting as guards. The eclipse, just like he said.
Eyes on me, brothers! Forged dirt bell was made off with English.
结束。糟糕，我掉下来。
These dig sites, they're massive.
应该掉下来，这怎么办？
All these ruins. What did the old ones do here? More than equipped to take you on.
Wait. Wait.
Corruptor. Might prove a challenge. heavy. Well, it's going white.
我怎么跳上去？等一下。哦，这里。
An explosion.
雷顶风，老鼠，看不到老鼠。
Another explosion.
Rotate turret! And fire! All weapons operational. Time to get it moving and be quick about it. No daydreaming. Another gambling attempt out the ranks.
Has to be one of the death throws.
It stopped working.
I'll handle it. Steam's blasting out. I wonder if those are weak points. Did it. Those things pack a punch. All right. That Eclipse officer had a focus. Let's see what's on it.
那一样哦，会打这么顺利，这全败难度调成最低，导致哦，哎，不然有得打哦。
Let's see what you have to say. What is this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
What the hell was that? Hades? Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh? Figures. Things just keep getting stranger. I need to find a way inside the tower. It's tight, but I can squeeze through.
越来越深入哦，我们在看那些所谓的邪教徒。
One of these again.
到底在搞什么把戏？99.47。 开不开？哦，开。
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
哦，这个会开，为什么那个圣山那个不会开？
Dr. Sobek, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Farrell. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000.
Wait.
That's hundreds of years ago.
可以啊，我就直接掉的。这边。
A Deathbringer. Or a statue of one, anyway. A machine built to kill. And they honored it? What was this place? What were they doing here?
法罗自动化解决方案。
A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your focus. They'll help.
The air. There's no smell to it. Not even Old Death. Another cave-in. But I could get through.
定义企业。偶数。不看，走。我是应该要掉下去。好，我是应该要掉下去。
I'll bet I can use that as a ramp to get back up.
上面吗？ Okay.
Looks like I can climb here.
可是。 怎么过去？过去啊！ 是这边过来没错啊。开啊！等一下，这是什么妖术？我到底……哎呀，对不起，蹲。 没办法。哦，我知道了。 嗯哼 ，I see。对啊，我不要跳那边啊。学。身手矫健。
Made it. Looks like the way up. What's left of it? Gonna be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek. If plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
高手。哎，要往哪边走？等一下。我往哪边走？等一下不对啊！我靠呀，没看到路，混账！
Forget the cold. Think of the sun on your skin.
我怕滚下去。等一下哦，有问题，有问题，真的会滚下去。哎，等一下这边呢？糟糕嘞！我靠！ shit， 就是只能下去。对不起，对不起。哎，真的是吓掉我的猫。到那边。 们现在一路这样子一路爬上来的，要去哪里？我们要了解零之曙光的计划，应该是这样。Dr. Sobek。等，这是要我怎么走？等我一下哦。C 下到边缘。班达海事件，班达海事件。
A way up. All it takes is a few good handholds. All right, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy Alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
A fire.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
All right, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone. Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots.
Peacekeepers.
That consume biomass as fuel.
In emergencies.
And you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted. The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth. But somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
A final phone has been recovered.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I am speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
对于毁灭世界这种事情哦，有时候
Her solution is so terrible.
不知道
What
哎
did。she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Pharaoh robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime, and what you want to know is my name. Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
All right, Silence. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated. Now, if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect feral robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself.
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
You said you've known for some time that Faro war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself.
说到那个冷冻技术哦，以前
But this is speculation.
等他跑完再来。说到冷冻技术哦，以前我在上大学的时候啊，有个教授就跟我们讲说，那个低温研究领域哦，它是一个怎么讲，有点难验证的一个领域。我们知道绝对零度就是-273，那个是算出来的。那实验室的话，大概就是100度啊，100多少度啊，反正那个冷冻的能力是有限的。那从热力学来算的话，最低温是有极限的，最高温是没有极限，会一直跑上去。那重点是说，他是说，假设今天我发表了一个论文，它是我在-200度下做的实验，然后我发了一个论文，但是由于你没有这样的装备，你没有办法达到-200度，所以你没办法验证我的理论，你没办法验证我的实验，所以就会有一个怎么讲？就会有一个怎么讲？当你有这个技术、有这个资源的时候，你说了算，就是有这种状况，其实还蛮好玩的。
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asaram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the eastern mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved. Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here at least. U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn. Sighting won't be easy in the snow.
So 所以说啊，如果你有机会去做一些研究领域，当你有了资金、有了设备之后，你就会变成说那个领域的所谓的话事人，这所谓的那个话术，就是含水水会结冻的那个状况。
Tasty.
OK， 又解了一个主线。4我可以做什么？3倍快速上弹。这是什么？寻宝加1，呼唤的位置，奇洛。特殊物品。那我们来做一个支线，这个不要了，我懒得去爬那个东西。以前我不想去爬这个东西，是因为以前在那个玩《刺客信条》或者叫《刺客教条》的游戏，爬那个建筑物其实就已经很累了，还去爬这个东西。走吧，传送。哪里？1个、2个、3个，好，这边走。 再靠呀！还要滚一滚，这样滚下去。
Meridian. Ah, couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
This must be the Shrine of Kings that Milan told me about.
But it's ours now. It's a public monument, not his private shrine.
You won't get in there. That dried-up old prune in a robe sees to that.
I can be persuasive. But what does an Oseram want with a Karja shrine anyway?
It reminds me of someone. Gone 2 years now. But what does a girl like you know of loss?
Try me.
I had a lover. Worked on monuments to their bastard king. Then he gave them a show in their sun ring for good measure. The Karja gave me back his broken bones, but what use are they? They won't build again. They won't make me smile.
And seeing a statue of the Mad Sun King will?
I need to see his work again. The marks his hands carved. The set of the metals they hammered. That's the soul of him. But that shriveled up old priest won't let me near it.
I'll see what I can do.
Every time I go near the statue, he shouts at me.
Oseram slaves built that thing.
Turn away, child. The abiding Jahaman wishes to be alone in his retreat.
If you want to be alone, go someplace else. Others want to pray here.
Defile it, you mean? Yet another debasement of what was once pure. Truly, our tribe has lost the light. Our king is false, our temple is corrupt, and our soldiers weak. The sun hastens across the sky for shame.
So the Karja have become impure? What does that even mean?
Is Meridian not meant for those who built it, who made it great? It was pure before outlander squatters took it over.
You mean Meridian was pure when the outsiders were in cages or dying in your arena?
The sun is pure, child. It is not our place to question its divine will, only to act upon it.
One.
I'm done arguing with you. Stay or go, but I won't allow you to keep others away.
I am here by the will of the sun.
You believe in the old regime, but not enough to die for it or be exiled. That's some conviction.
Heathen. My conviction blazes like the noonday light.
Then stop me from bringing in the Oseram.
I cannot.
I thought so.
There'll be a reckoning.
You'll back away from it.
Look, I've got a pair of sturdy Oseram hands, and I know how to put them to use. There'll always be work for me.
We've put Avad on the throne, and so many Karja still resent us.
He gave them the best work he'd ever do. And look at it now.
They defaced it because they hated what it stood for.
They defaced a thing slaves like him lived and died for. Slaves they've already forgotten. Short-sighted bastards, the lot. If they thought their son set off this bridge, they'd jump after it. I thank you for honoring my wish.
I hope you can find peace.
I wouldn't know what to do with it, any more than the Karja do.
Here's to Avad, huh? We may dress a bit too fancy, but he's made a place in the Sundom for the Oscar.
500多，这个300多，这边比较快。
eyesore.
趁这个跑路的时候，跟各位观众聊聊天呢，就是其实像我这样的社畜哦，或者是像观众朋友，可能有时候也是上班压力大，然后被黑锅啊，被陷害啊，然后遇到很讨厌的同事啊，我不知道，有时候真的不知道要怎样排解在心中的郁闷哦，所以我就打电动了。不要！对不起，不要过来。有时候就会想哦，明明这个事情怎么做大家都知道，然后呢，偏偏就是有人不要这么样做。有时候呢，东西好坏就是明眼人看在那边，然后硬要把一些不好的东西交出去。工作真的蛮累的。所以说啊，我在想啊，为什么世界上只有那么多人喜欢像我一样喜欢看那个穿越的动画哈？穿越到异世界重新开始哦，然后去当所谓的龙傲天。有时候真的是不知道应该怎么讲才好，只能借由游戏来抒发心情哦。
This must be the sun's climb, where the Bannock wants to paint his mark.
那不知道各位观众刚才听了有什么感想？希望不会对大家造成太大的心理压力，毕竟我们打电动要轻松哦。只是有时候生活上遇到不顺，跟大家一起抒发一下，不要这样子。靠呀！
You are a better hunter than I. I'll paint the mark while the spirits of the Glinthawks linger.
There'll be more where they came from.
Yes, there will always be more machines. Their spirits find new bodies, but we only last as long as memory. That's why I must leave this story. A monument to our vanished shamans, to the wisdom the Karja bled from us. The machine oil in the paint will preserve it. Preserve their memory against all that was cut away. You have my thanks, Hunter.
OK， 那之后，我 可以从这边走。这是什么？
Such strange artifacts.
金属花，金属花，金属花，这是什么鬼东西？哦，我以为这边可以让我水降下去。OK， 我觉得这样下去会直接滚下去，然后就死掉了。 喂，是人。哦，对不起。有时候就是看一些所谓的激励人心的文章，他在讲说什么不要为了周末而活，但是很多时候就是。 我是觉得我自己啦，那别人就不讲，我自己没办法突破现在的困境了，在公司的一些事情。那希望大家不要介意我在这边顺便抒发一下上班的一些压力。好，我们继续。 现在游戏时间应该是1个小时多一点。
This is where the Otaru wanted to say her goodbyes.
哑口兽，哑口兽是那个，哎呀，哑口兽是鳄鱼耶。面对鳄鱼，我还是早点离开水好了，避免被吃掉。 哑口寿司。
Here we are again, where we never left. When we fled from our cages during the liberation, I tore through this clearing, thinking my friend was behind me. I kept running, but here she remains. Thank you for making it safe for me to return.
I don't want to rush you, but it won't stay safe for long.
I understand. I've done this before in waking dreams. In the pool, I'll find the bracelet of seeds she dropped when she fell. The seeds will be split, escaped, grown wild. She's passing from my memory into the jungles. I'll tell her it was I who died here and became a stranger in our own land, and she who still lives in every time of planting, of rains, harvests, and... Oh.
What is it?
There. Her bracelet. And... I thought she was behind me. But there's only my reflection.
Do you need to be alone?
For the first time, I am.
Okay. Alright. 有一个楼梯上去。
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
That must be the spire. It's huge. So you've come back to the temple?
I was invited back. The priests wanted to hear what I had to say about reconciliation with the other tribes. They're listening. At least they've begun to listen. There's a distance between ears and deeds.
Because of what we did?
What you did.
It was for the mourners. I think it helped them.
You set them on the path. You can't know what their journeys hold. Such is the priest's lot. Perhaps a red robe would suit you.
Not me. Besides, your temple doesn't even take women.
We would be richer if we did. Go in light, my friend, and let the sun cast your way.
Thank you, Naman. Where I'm going, I could probably use all the light I can get.
OK。主线这个地图这里，我连过去，好，等我一下。那刚才这边有一段没有录到，就是我要去接那个主线任务哦，就是前往边境这边啊，叫麦雅里。对啊，没有注意到我自己没有录到，因为刚才去一下厕所。我们跟太阳王去交谈之后啊，可以。
Rode right into that.
好，那我们就继续走。刚才那一段没有录到，就是我们跟太阳王讲话，讲完之后，我们要前往这边继续执行主线任务。这什么东西？快跑！
son's making a show of it.
不是有萤火吗？这边。有时候它提示要有附近有萤火的时候，就环绕一圈就会发现没看到。这是弹弓之类的东西吗？到处去点火把，到时候我就可以传送。
This must be Pitchcliff. Murad's agent should be at the marketplace by now.
Yield to my soul will teach them how to hold their liquor. Brought in a shipment of the finest Oseram wares I could find, and most Karja won't even look at it.
No sign of Murad's guy? He's had plenty of time to investigate.
We'd better look for him.
Damn right.
流星弓，这是什么鬼东西？没有遇到风背兽呢。
Well, someone left here recently, and they were in a hurry.
哎，倒在这里。GG。
Has to be Murad's guy. Dervahl's thugs must have made him.
Maybe because he found something. Look at this. I think he drew a map with his own blood.
Right. Those kind of maps you know you better follow.
That might be Pitchcliff. He marked a spot to the north. Could be Dervahl's location.
My men are waiting outside of town. I'll grab them and meet you there.
好哦，那我们的斥候被发现了，然后就被人家做掉了，但是他也是留给我们讯息，那我们就去看看。
It is you Nora like to tinkle. Keep it up.
说到斥候被做掉，就让我想到那个王权陨落那个。最后面呢，我们打赢的时候，我们斥候发现了森林里面的精灵，然后被精灵射杀，然后就引起我们大部队的反击哦。斥候是个危险的职业。靠腰，靠腰。My now。靠腰。他的武器被打下来，这是他的武器，侵野者大法。就这种。
Still get the upper hand.
靠腰，我怎么把他炸死？走错路，不是爬这边哦，爬另外一边哦。哦，又是一个 BOSS 战哦。
Machines. Looks like they've been chained up.
Durval's a tinker. He probably experiments on them or strips them for parts.
Maybe I can use them to make some trouble. I'll go in first. Hold off until the fighting starts.
All right, we've got your back.
潜行可不是我的强项。 那是跑进去里面自己打起来了，这样吗？
It's about to get ugly.
I hope so.
Get under some cover. She's out of breath.
She must be around here somewhere.
糟糕，要进室内。
Derval says you gotta eat dirt.
Boss 战。
Ursa must be in there. We have to get through.
They must use these to protect themselves from that awful sound.
Ursa!
Derval tried to break me. Shows what he knows.
I should have been with you. Why didn't you come for me? I know I'm a useless trunk, but...
No, idiot. I got a message from Derval saying he wanted to parlay. I didn't come for you because I knew it was a trap. I couldn't let you get hurt. Just didn't think it'd be that good a trap. Thought I could take him out. No. Now listen. Derval's planning something big in Meridian. He said he'd force Avad to watch as the smoke darkens their precious sun. Your king needs you. No more playing around. You're gonna have to grow up fast.
I will. I promise.
You damn well better, little brother.
Ah, G.
Ursa. No, please.
G.
I won't let you down. I promise.
好，那我们得赶快回去了。
Erend, I'm so sorry.
You've got to find Derval. But Meridian's a big place.
I'll look through his things. Maybe we can narrow it down. This machine's been picked apart with precision. What's Derval learned from all his tinkering? Do I even want to know? What happens when I turn it on?
I think I've got it working. There. Now, say something. Both of you, Doves.
I don't know. What do you want me to say?
Whatever you want. I just want to hear your voice. And keep it for later.
I'll sing, Papa. La 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 la.
Just notes about crafting. Oh, and a letter tucked between the pages. Lots of blaze. Headed to Meridian. If we find it, I'll bet we find Derval too. I think I found something that can help. Let's head back to the palace.
Go. I won't be long, but I need to tend to my sister.
Go.
Now this thing is dangerous.我从这里回去吧，路上顺便捡一些柴火回去。
那没救到王妃哦，王妃还是壮烈成了。哎，对啊，是不是？
People should dress like it.
开始乱买啊，乱买。
Hasn't got the stones to put an end to those traitors.
等一下。
I'm glad for the ceasefire.
这个是那个，应该是他的那个《冰封荒野》，应该是他的资料片。
There are no shadows under Move along. You have no need to loiter around here.
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope, seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. It used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Dervahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please. When we spoke, Erend didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
She wasn't worried about her pain. She was worried about her brother. And she was worried about you.
Thank you, Aloy. I suppose I needed to know I was as much on her mind as she is on mine. Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
You have no need to loiter around here.
那这个路标说设计的好，其实也是蛮贴心的啦，因为它是一点一点的，它不会直接跟你标注在最后你要去的地方哦。因为有的时候它给你标注最后你要去的地方，你反而会找不到路上去，而它一点一点的，你只要跟着它的点，它会带领你走那个方向哦。
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives.
所以其实也算是人性化，它怕你找不到路。
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
This is the place. You home, Dervahl? I got a surprise for you.
Oh. 它要一点我就爆炸。
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs. If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off.
That's a lot of blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun. As the city goes up in flames, there's gotta be a way to stop it. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
So, is that thing gonna go off?
If that bomb goes off, maybe there's some way I can open this window to get rid of the fuel for the bomb.
开窗是吧？对。
It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong. Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force, I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
We did it! Derval's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Derval said he'd make a Vod watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Derval's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. If he tries for the palace, he's finished.
哦，可靠的一个角色，胡子哥。那我们来看看这边我们能找到什么。
Boot tracks, with just a bit of blaze in them.
Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative Get to the fire and set up a bucket line!
What happened? I haven't heard a blast like that since the liberation.
Could you spare a moment to speak of the fire things?
Oh yeah.
These damn Oseram stirring up tension.
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa.
Are we under attack? The tracks lead inside. Another one of Derval's hideouts. This must be where Derval assembled the detonator. He tunneled through the wall. Derval did find a way into the palace.
Derval. 靠，他看到我。我怎么办？跟着，我要从那边走。下水道。
Wish I could be there to see the sun god.
Bad day for one of us.
"上去吗？怎么上去？哦，这里。
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong. It didn't? I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
大家赶快去救人！哎，我不能拆掉它吗？
What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
好啊，我们对射，看谁比较厉害。
Get over here.
我看。
对射。Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
喂，糟糕！闪光阴，闪光阴，来呀来了。
About to get loud. Can't spare the weight.
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Aaron, you'll screw it up!
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
好哦，解决了一个心腹大患。那看起来这里的铸造水准，还有整个城市的建造工艺都很有技术力哦，就整个重装的士兵团。
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you. And I don't want to try. I hope you will consider staying in Meridian.
It's time for me to go.
Wait a moment. As I said, I'd hoped you'd consider staying in Meridian.
And why is that?
I would think that would be obvious.
Not to me.
Well, to start with, you kept the city from going up in flames. You were strong, shrewd, and capable. I could use someone like you at my side.
Thank you for the offer, but I don't think either you or I are ready for that. At least, not yet. I've got a long way to go before I find what I'm looking for, and it's gonna take me far from Meridian.
Of course. I didn't mean to presume.
在这里哦，就让我想到另外一款游戏哦，就是那个地铁离乡哦，或我们叫做什么战力深邃。那一样哦，那主角的老婆一样是一个有智慧，然后又怎么样厉害的战士哦。那跟我们亚罗一样，似乎东方跟西方对于配偶或者说女生她的审美不太一样。像这西方就是完全的，就是怎么讲？我记得有一句话他们在讲是说什么强壮的母亲，对啊。那东方好像对于女性就是要比较多的限制哦，对啊。
Aloy, I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do, right?
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Dervahl.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
Bye-bye.
Well...
I know. You gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master. All before breakfast. You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. And now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time. Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I'll always have a minute for you. Maybe even two.
Two? Huh. Well, she likes me.
好，那讲话，然后我们就要去继续追寻我们的身世哦。好，又过了一个主线，似乎我们在子午城的问题解决了。那是说啦，这个是在哪里？冰封荒原。哦，这一块哦。哦，我 在旁边有萤火所以我可以从这边降进去。那是不是应该要等我做完？可是我怕的是我解完全部的主线之后没有办法再进入游戏，因为有些游戏是你解完主线之后，它还可以让你进入游戏去解其他的支线。我们的等级现在是4点。好，那既然这样的话，现在也要到了我们该存档的时候了，我们就来存个档。那任务就先进行了我们的这个任务，然后先传送到最近的营地，然后存个档。然后最近的营地在这里。天哪，我要走，它穿越一条路，这里我都没有穿越过，这么开心。这里跟进入荒原其实差不多啊。好，我决定我到这里传送到这里去之后来存个档哦。那我们这一期就玩到这里。那中间有一段就是在在一个地方我扫入了大概5分钟到10分钟吧。OK， 存个档，那就感谢各位观众的收看。如果你喜欢我的游戏影片，喜欢地平线系列游戏，请记得帮我按赞、订阅、分享。然后有任何意见都可以在下方留言给我。那谢谢各位观众的收看，那我们下一次地平线零之曙光的游戏再见，拜拜。